Hi everyone, I'm Amanda Wong, and this is my personal reflection video for Module 1 for our MBA6400 course. And I'm going to compare and contrast sales profession in the past to the present and where I think it's heading for the future. So the three topics I'm going to cover are technology, relationships, and ethics. So technology has a profound effect on everything we do in sales for medical devices, the industry that I'm in. So think of before we had our iPads, iPhones, and laptops. We'd have to carry around binders full of product information, have our manuals located for each product, and have to scroll through if physicians have specific questions on algorithms. Today, everything's at our fingertips. It's increasing our sales communication with our customers and even our marketing strategy to our sales personnel. We're getting text messages alerts saying, hey, here's an article about this. This is a good way to promote this. And that's like aligning with our company goals to our sales personnel. Relationships. Personal selling is what we do. In the past, sales representatives might set up a meeting or schedule a case, and then they'll support it and have that small amount of time to develop a relationship with this customer and discuss the product. We are now at accounts every single day. Our field force is huge. We cover a territory. We're in accounts every day, either supporting the cases, educating the staff, um, customizing like programs for the account to be able to service those products. We're there helping them every step of the way, becoming an integral product person of their hospital team. Ethics is another sales and sales management activity that is especially for medical device and their customers. From before 2010 and after 2010, it's due to the Physician Payments Sunshine Act in the United States. This is healthcare law that increases the transparency of financial relationships between healthcare providers and medical device manufacturers. So before 2010, we didn't have as much regulations on we had to report this amount. Now we have to report how much we're spending on our customers and how much our customers are receiving in order to not to interfere with our Medicare reimbursements. So that's now it's changed the way that we might be doing physician programs, providing meals for physicians to educate our product. It's becoming a lot more controlled and regulated. And that's definitely changed in our selling processes. So another way that ethics is playing in to where I see the future changing is that the sales representative are slowly being pushed out of the hospital as for ethically with the transparency, with price transparency, and financial transparency. Physicians, they also believe that physicians are having certain preferences based on relationships with their sales representatives. And there's a push for sales representatives to not participate in cases or be there for their physicians in that manner, take a more consultant role. I think this is slowly affecting our relationships. That's the next trend is that sales representatives might be more of a separate unit now compared to like the clinical or engineering team who are going to be put in the cases. Salespersons might have to deal with the contracting while the clinical will be supporting the cases and providing technical information. And that relationship is going to change. Is the dynamic going to be closer with the sales representative or the clinical? Or how is that going to work with developing? Do they each have to have their own individual relationship with the customer? I think that's going to change relationships due to the ethics we're seeing about transparency in the sales profession. Lastly, technology. Technology in the future has been predictive of reducing the sales force. We now have a lot of algorithms on devices that do auto checks, have alerts where they're being managed outside of sales professionals. We also have like FaceTiming with health providers, so we're reducing the workforce on that end. In reality, it's been helping reduce like burden that the sales force is feeling, but I think that's something that we need to adapt and be mindful of, that technology is helping us, but could also eventually be replacing us in certain aspects of the sales profession. And that is conclusion of where I think the sales profession is heading today.